Yo guys, what's up? It's XRAYZ. Welcome back to another Modern Warfare video. So today I actually wanted to talk to you guys about the rumors and the drama that has been going on the last couple of days here with Modern Warfare. So the other day we found out that Infinity Ward was going to be doing a special timed exclusive for Modern Warfare with Sony and with PlayStation 4. The exclusive in question was going to be a survival mode for Spec Ops that was going to be exclusive on the PS4 for an entire year. So on October 1st, 2020 is when you're going to be able to play survival mode on Xbox and PC. Now, obviously a lot of people were really upset by that, and a lot of other bad rumors started spreading, mainly from the Gaming Revolution, who's actually a very credible leaker. Now, he actually tweeted out quite a bit of stuff in regards to microtransactions, and we'll talk about that. But the big story here is actually going to be the reply. So we actually had an Infinity Ward dev respond to the hate on Modern Warfare subreddit, and I wanted to talk about that because I think it brings an interesting perspective to the table, and hopefully it just kind of helps quell everything a little bit. So let's talk about it. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like, guys, on the video. Super appreciated, incredibly helpful. If you are new to the channel, if you want to see more videos like these, obviously make sure you subscribe and have those notifications on so you don't miss a single upload. Now, the actual tweets that we saw from the Gaming Revolution are actually really interesting because these tweets actually talk about microtransactions. Now, I don't know if this is just an example of what he thinks is going on, or if this is actually something bigger than what he's saying. So I think it might just be rough numbers. I don't think it's exact numbers. Now, I actually started talking about this after the announcement of the 1-year exclusivity for survival mode, and he tweeted out, "Who wants 300 plus emotes and supply drops? Who wants 500 plus titles? Who wants over 200 sprays and supply drops? Yeah. Weapons are coming too. Forget any cosmetic only malarkey. They're literally changing so much. They had a fair system with salvage and then they just remove it. I hope something changes by release, I swear. This is such a disservice to the developers who have worked so hard on the game. Not everyone wants all of this." Now, from what these rumors are saying, it seems like they had a salvage system similar to what they had in Infinite Warfare, where if you open up a supply drop or something and you had something you wanted or didn't want, you could scrap it and get salvage, or if there was just a supply drop that opened up that gave you salvage, you could use that to get a very specific variant or weapon that you wanted. So it was a really fair system. We had that in Infinite Warfare. We also had it in Modern Warfare, the remastered version of it. And so from what the Gaming Revolution is saying is that there was a system like that in place, but it was removed, and now we're going to have a over-the-top crazy version of the other just regular super anti-consumer supply drops. And so a lot of people saw this, a lot of people are very upset. And so today, the Infinity Ward studio director actually talked about this, and he talked about the real people working behind the game. And I talked about this a little bit as well, because a lot of people are saying that, cancel your pre-orders of Modern Warfare. We need to teach Activision a lesson. And they don't understand that when they're doing that, they're actually also affecting the people who are working on the game directly, who have no control over microtransactions, over timed exclusivities. They're just the people working on the game. And, if this game does poorly, it's going to affect the people working on the game more so than Activision. Okay, Activision can take a hit of sales, but, what happens is whenever these games do poorly, they start reducing the size of the studio. People start losing money. Activision is known to drop and, fire a lot of people. They did it earlier, once Infinity Ward and a few other studios were doing worse, they actually started firing people. So the demand that they asked them, teach Infinity Ward, or teach more correctly Activision a lesson, is really just going to put Infinity Ward and the people who have no effect on this, or have no ability to change anything, in the crosshairs, and they're going to be the ones dealing with the fallback. So that's why for me personally, I'm not really on the whole cancel Infinite Warfare or cancel Modern Warfare train, because I just feel like I care more about the people who are working on the game than I care about timed exclusivity that is a mode I'm going to play maybe once and that's it. So that's just my own personal opinion. But let's go ahead and read this article on Charlie Intel. They summarize everything that happened on here. So let's go ahead and read it. Link down in the description below for you guys that want to read along or just want to read it yourself. It says Infinity Ward's studio art director has posted a post on the Modern Warfare subreddit today titled A Developer's Point of View in regards to the drama that has been happening this week with the game. Activision and PlayStation announced that the survival mode will only be on PS4 for 1 year, which caused an outrage. Infinity Ward responded to the complaints that the majority of the Spec Ops mode will be on all platforms and that survival mode is an additional mode. Now, the art director has shared his point of view on Reddit, stating that they are working to make the game the best that they've ever built and asking for people to understand that real people work at Infinity Ward. Take a second and think about who on the production side comes to the sub and reads through the comments. IWDev. We are mixed bags of nerds, jocks, and everything in between. It's amazing, but we all get along and come together every day to build something that we believe in. We've dedicated our careers to being the best at what we do and to making the best possible game we can. That's corny, but at the same time, this is a job, and if you work at a job and aren't successful, then eventually there is no job. Almost all of us have worked in the industry for long enough to know that if we don't make a good game, then no one will play it. It's pretty much all we think about, and for most of us, we treat every game like it's our last, so we put everything we have into it. We never hold back. Public forums like this sub are part of our process. It's where we come to gather exterior thoughts and feedback on what we are crafting. We're about 4 weeks away from launch, but the game will continue to live beyond that date. This sub will be a way for us to keep getting an outside hands-on perspective from everyone that plays the game. Everyone benefits from this. Players' experience get better, and we get to keep making games. He stated that they have heard all of the current drama and everything on the topic has been read. Another rumor popped up this week from the gaming revolution that stated that Activision and Infinity Ward are planning to add weapons into supply drops post-launch into the game, an RNG system that fans are tired of. Now, he replied to state that, quote, "My ask of all of you is to focus on information that is actually fact and not thrown off by ill-informed people that want to make a name for themselves by spreading half-baked inflammatory rumors, directly calling out the gaming revolution." So this is the actual quote. Quote, "So yes, the current drama you're all hearing about, all of it, I don't know why, but on my daily scans of the sub, where I'm looking for useful feedback, I even read the ultra dark, toxic comments that tell me how incompetent and stupid I must be and how I should go away somewhere where I can't harm people with my bad ideas and artwork. We all have a pretty thick skin here, but yeah, it can kind of get to you. Believe me, we keep it professional, but of course people that pass by my office from time to time can hear me through the walls. It's disappointing, but we move on with it with our days. I understand that there are people here that have things going on in their lives, or they are upset about something to do with the game and they need to get the poison out, and it feels like they are being listened to. You are, and yeah, go for it. But keep it clean and maybe even a little creative. Get it out of your system, but remember there's a team of human beings here at IW, and we have crappy days just like you. Our interest is entirely in the game itself. There are some announcements that have come out this week that are official and some that are rumors. My ask of all of you is to focus on information that is actually fact and not get thrown off by ill-informed people that want to make a name for themselves by spreading half-baked inflammatory rumors. Let's work real problems together and not fairy tales of boogeymen. That's all I've got. Hope you guys are having a good day. We are excited about the game here at IW. Can't wait for launch day." So basically, he's calling out the gaming revolution, saying that, you know, these are just like fake, you know, maybe even wrong rumors. And, you know, to a certain extent, yes, rumors and leaks are right and wrong. There's a lot of stuff that comes out that wasn't in the original leaks, or the leaks are completely gone because, you know, it was just a base or some initial test or something, and then it just got removed. You've already seen it happen within this alpha and this beta where they removed stuff and added stuff. And so he could be wrong. I'm not gonna lie, he could be wrong. But I think more importantly than anything, the fact that he brought out that information hopefully puts a little bit of pressure on Activision to know that we don't want that system again. No one wants it. It's not fair to the consumer, and quite honestly, it's not even fair to Activision and Infinity Ward because they're not going to be making as much money, and if anything, it's going to look like a failure because they're so hungry to get money. I hope that the leak that Gaming Revolution put out changes their mind and they put in a salvage system like they had before in place apparently, or if they didn't have one in place, that they think about having a system that is similar to the salvage and parts that they had in the Modern Warfare remastered one, and then also in Infinity Ward's Infinite Warfare. I really hope they think about it and they implement a system like that, because Black Ops 4, once they started putting weapons in supply drops, it freaking sucked, dude. It really freaking sucks that there's weapons you have no access to. Same thing in Black Ops 3. It just ruins and hinders the experience. And there are so many good things going on with this game. Cross-play, cross-saving. There's going to be all the modes and maps going to be all together at the same time. Obviously, apart from survival, which they already mentioned. But still, you know, there's so much potential in this game, and I really hope they don't ruin it. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy it. If you did, drop a like on the video. Let me know what you guys think about this topic and the response from the art director from Infinity Ward. Drop it in the comment section below. If you guys want to see more videos like these, we're going to have a lot more coming, so make sure you're subscribed and have those notifications on so don't miss a single upload here on the channel. And then last but not least, if you guys want to talk about anything, Twitter is literally the best place to do so. I'm constantly talking over there. Go ahead and give me a follow at OGXRAYZ, link down below. You guys have an amazing day. Take care. I'm out. Peace.